Well, hey everybody, how are you all doing? Whittler Dave here on a beautiful Saturday morning. Sun's out, we're all blessed. We got to know that we're blessed. I love weather like this. It's perfect. You know, it's just perfect. But I'm back again. I want to say thanks to everyone that chimed in yesterday with Lara's video. She is a little camera shy, but I thought she did wonderful. And yes, I do love her voice. She's kind of funny about her voice, but I think she did wonderful. And there's going to be more to come. I've already talked to my good friend Brian, who lives behind me, and he's going to walk around with the camera, and we're going to get both of us in here in the shop and maybe outside, Lord, I don't know, and just do some more videos that way with her and her carving to get her kind of over the little hump of being on camera. You know, sometimes it's not easy. Get a little tongue-tied and, you know, and everything. But thanks to everyone that has watched the video. We're up to like 988 right now. We're going for that 1,000. Once we get to the 1,000, maybe our channel will get recognized and people will realize that this is just a 100% family channel. We strive for that. 100%. And, you know, tell people to subscribe and like, and always hit that like button. That's what you got to do. And tell your friends and show your friends and subscribe. That does help. But anyhow, the other day I mentioned that I changed up the angel, the one I was doing. Here's the original style, you know, how she was and everything. And I just hope you can see that, folks. That's the original way I did. I've done several of these on this channel. And then, well, I can't leave nothing alone. My brain was screaming at me. So I redrawed it, opened up the wing right here, brought the wing down and everything and all that. That's out of sugar pine. And then here's what she looks like when she's done. There she is. Well, that's how she is. Haven't signed this one yet or nothing. Bring her back a little bit. That's her right there. Ain't she pretty? I told everybody should have an angel in their house. It's their protector. It overlooks them. So keep an angel in your home, up on a pretty shelf, looking down upon you. That's the way they're made to be. You know, just like that little angel I did for that young baby. Okay, it's sitting on its stand now. There it is. And then my good friend Hannah is getting ready to write his name right across here. And then I will clear coat all this, and that's just the stand. Just a simple little dowel rod stand. And that way, with his name here, he will always have an angel looking down upon him. That warms my heart. It, you know, completely does. And then yesterday, you know, I love carving hearts. Oh, just simple. I don't throw no wood away. That's made out of that 100-year-old cedar like the angel I just showed you. Just very simple. Get out there and create, folks. Just make something. Lord have mercy. And I mean, I've got all these carvings here. All these carvings to try to get done in the next couple days, which I can. I'll be going to Burger King tomorrow. That's how I relax. You know, more carvings, more carvings, more carvings. I got all these to finish up and do, and because I got that big show up on the mountain. And anyhow, but anyway, I still a little bit on this new angel, the one I just changed up because it's my brain. It screams at me all the time and won't leave me alone. You know, I can't leave nothing alone or anything like that. So hope you can see. You know, it's just a simple little angel. You know. I think Lara really enjoyed doing it. She's, you know, she'll get a passion and everything, and, you know, come out here and carve and stuff, and she does all kinds of things. You know, I've taught her a lot. I've taught a lot of people in my day that you don't have to be, you know, me or, you know, whatever. You just be you. You know, just be you. And my good friend in Sweden, he just got him some new palm chisels and everything. So he's got similar ones. You know, I've got the whole set. So I guess I really, I'm going to sit down and send him a video of how I use them. That way he can get a visual, and then he's just got to learn to strop them. Ooh, ain't that, got to learn to strop those chisels. That's what happened to Lara yesterday. I hadn't had a chance to sharpen some of her tools. She does some stropping and everything. She is learning, but I'm a lot faster. See, I've done it for too long, they say. It's like, it's just like breathing. I tell people carving's like breathing to me. Something I do every day, 7 days a week. I was sitting out there waiting for a store to open a while ago to get my dog's bones. They're potty bones, and they're not open yet. I'm just sitting on my tailgate of my truck, whittling away, and that's just me. I don't need a very big spot. I just don't. I was just sitting out there and whittling and carving and just talking to people, and that's just me. I love anywhere I go. I've always got a bag of woodworking, knives on my side, knives in my pocket, knives in my truck. I am a dedicated to the bone hand carver. That's just how I've always been. I go out to eat, I'm sitting there whittling. Sometimes I just don't even go into stores. I'll let Lara go in, and I said, I'll just sit out here, babe, and I'll bring my chair. Sometimes I'll bring this carving chair here, and you can shop for however long you want to shop. I don't care. I'm a happy old man. I just sit out there and carve, Just sit out there and carve. Carving is my therapy. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, I've been through a lot in my life. A lot of ups and downs and downs and ups. And, my childhood wasn't the greatest, and you've heard me say that before. But this is one thing that you could never take from me, is my ability to design or carve or make or create or repair. I've always had that ability. But, I tell a lot of people, and I'm a firm believer in this. Everybody has a talent. Don't matter what it is. You have something. And then I believe everybody has a disability. I do. You're something that's either not perfect on your body or something. You've struggled at. But that's life. And I'm not ashamed of it anymore. Mine's reading and spelling. When I put a video out there, I have to check stuff when I put a title in there to make sure it's spelled right. And sometimes I can understand it, and then sometimes I can't. And I got to get either my friend Brian or somebody that's around me who can read and spell very good to fix it for me. And I used to be ashamed of that. Well, I'm not anymore. I'm not perfect. No one is. I'm 60 years old, and I'm doing the last part of my life for you guys. I wanted to start a family channel when you had youngins and kids, and they just wanted to see something. And you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about my channel. I just won't put up with it. I won't. I just want to tell everybody in this world is special. This world is really, really rough right now, and really expensive, and really everything. And I just want to tell everybody that you are loved. You are loved. You get on my channel and you subscribe. You just need to understand, when I say I love and appreciate everybody, that's 100%. I'm not sitting there just saying that so I can get you to like and subscribe my channel. I'm 100%. I'm dedicated to you. And just like I told my friend in Sweden, he's become family. We pretty well talk every day, by texting, or we send pictures of our work. And like I said, he has just blew me away of his phenomenal carving. And he's just been watching me and he's learned to watch other things. And he's just He's just, I wish he was my neighbor. I keep saying that. I'd have him in here right now. We'd be doing YouTube videos together. And I done told him this morning, I said, eventually, I got to get back on my feet. You know, I had that surgery and it cost me a lot of money. You know, I got to get back on my feet. Money's tight right now. But I said, eventually, I'm going to send him a package from here to Sweden. And I don't care what it costs me. I don't care if it costs me $100. I want to send him something. I want to send him some wood. And some projects. I'm going to send it, and I don't care what it costs. If you really care about somebody, and you care about your love, and you care about what has been given to you, because this has been given to me by a higher power. And if you really care about that, and you will do anything you can to spread the love. And that's just me. I am that way 100%. We need more of that in this world. There's a young couple across the street from my house going to get married today. I carved a small little heart. Something told me yesterday to carve this little heart. I mean, I cut it off the cedar, some cedar, and it was just sitting there on the floor, and it was just a piece of scrap, just not maybe quarter thick, less than 2 inches all the way around. And I don't know, it just said, hey, carve me. So I carved a little heart out because I'm known for my hearts too. So I carved it, and then I seen them over there, and they were writing on the card about how they were going to get married and just married and stuff for today. And that's the reason I carved that heart. I walked over, they came over to my shop and met me. And I told them congratulations, and they left. And then that little heart just was screaming at me. And I'm like, well, that's theirs. That's theirs for their wedding. So I had Lara to write everything on the back of it, how we sign it. And I walk over there and I said, this is yours. I carved this early this morning, and it is yours for your wedding for today. That way you always will have something from Gatlinburg that is truly handmade. And it was, it's made for your wedding. Like I said, my brain, my higher power, whatever it was, told me to carve that this yesterday morning. And I did. And we're going to put a flute right here. It's like our little, see how this indentures right here? It kind of indentures right in here. I love that blue. That's one of my blues I make. Ain't she pretty? I just, yeah. We'll eventually put a little flute there and make her arm right and stuff. So yeah, like I said, I gave him to it, and but I'm a very giving soul. I want to be known as an artist, but I want to really be known for is that if you needed food, clothing, whatever, I will take care of you. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to show love that way. And that's the way I grew up. And that's the way I am. And I will never change that way. I will always be giving. I want people to know that, like I've always said, I don't have to know you to love you and show you love. That's just how I am, folks. Oh, mercy. We didn't get much rain yesterday, man. They were calling for it. And there towards the end of the day, it darkened up here in the mountains, and we had a few thunder boomers and just a tad of rain. And, well, that's all we got is a tad. Our mountain is extremely, extremely dry. It is. It's not good when she's that dry. Not at all. She needs moisture. She needs to be watered. Mother Earth needs to be taken care of. Yes. Just kind of setting lines, folks. That's all we're doing. We're just setting these crazy old lines that I draw. There's no one perfect. You don't have to be perfect. Now I'm actually considering another way of doing the wings. My good friend Brian says, well, draw them another way. Draw them up where, have two wings where they come up. So, I guess, I'm like, okay, I guess I'll have to redraw this thing again. So, I may try that. There's only one of me, folks. I got a lot of hands in the fire, or a lot of hands in the cookie jar. Yes, I do. But I can't believe 988 people on my channel. That's, when I started this, I just felt alone. I felt, well, I'm a 60-year-old man, and it just seems like no one wants anything unless it breaks. Because, I have the ability to repair and fix. I owned a construction company, a remodeling business, a home maintenance business, and I did it for years and years over the road, and spent countless hours of, living in my truck and everything, and traveling everywhere, and, I have built all over the United States. But, and I don't care to help anybody. It just seemed like when something would break, that's the only time I would see people. So that's, I thought, well, I'm going to restart my YouTube channel and see if I can reach out there and find other people like me, and maybe I'll get one or two people that'll like my channel or share it or give me my Lord, 988 people so far. That humbles me 100%. It does. And then people coming to my house, and I'm meeting other people, and I've got other people coming. I got a guy out of Alaska. He said he's going to eventually fly here. Now, that's not going to be cheap. That's not going to be cheap at all for that man. At all. But he wants to eventually come here. And that's, that right there, he's got my respect 100%. 100%, more than 100%. Like I said, I appreciate and love everyone. I do. Let me just setting these lines. Little whoop, whoop, whoop-de-doo. Yep. La-da-da-da, la-da-da-dee. Gotta get that wing to raise up. I can't believe August is almost gone, folks. Lord have mercy. Summer is just pretty well done. Yes, it is. I'm not ready for winter. I'm not a winter person. I got real bad arthritis, and I prefer heat versus over cold. I feel much better in the summer when it's nice and hot. And I love my flowers. I love when the mountain is green and just beautiful. That's what I like. I'm strictly a summer person. I could live on a tropical island, and the lowest it ever got would be like 75 degrees. That's just me. Ain't for everybody. That's just me. I like my heat. I like sitting outside, and was going to do this video outside, but we're getting a lot of people in town for the holiday and stuff, and it's, really, kind of noisy right now out there. So I thought, well, let's just run in and say hi to all you folks and my family. Say hi to my family. And just do it real fast and everything. And I'll go back outside and put on some nice clean music and just toe tap a little bit, chair dance a little bit, and just enjoy the day. That's all I'm going to do. Make me a sandwich after a while. I don't eat much. I eat 1 meal a day, folks. I drank a power shake about 3 o'clock in the morning with all kinds of fruits and stuff in it. Really healthy. And I drank that, and then I eat later on in the afternoon, and I eat 1 meal a day, and I may have a few crackers at night or something like that. I told you, I'm very simple. And I drink a ton of coffee. I tell people, you want to make me happy? If you come to my shop and you bring me a cup of black Joe, that's what we called it, Joe. Well, you can walk in that shop door and say, here you go, Whittler Dave, I got you a cup of Joe here. Oh, mercy. Look at that. Whoo, I like that. I like that better than, I wasn't raised on candy and stuff like that. To me, everybody goes, well, it's hot out, Whittler Dave, and you're drinking hot coffee. Like, and that's how us old country farm boys were. It could be 100 degrees outside, and he's sitting out there sipping on coffee. Love my coffee. As soon as it goes dry, I've been known to make another pot. I'll keep that in there. It'll be going all day. All day. Yes, all day. Not done. Got that knife sliding good this morning. It was getting there. I stropped it last. I stropped all Lara's tools yesterday, after her video, really fast. Went through a couple of her palm tools and stuff like that. Got her all set up. Got her going again. This winter, I'm going to try to teach her a little bit more on sharpening and other ways and how to use stones if you need to use a stone, or, how to take a chip out of a blade. Because, that's happened. You hit something, you hit a knot, and, well, it can aggravate you to death, but, when you fall off the bike, you got to get back on. Can't cry about it. So I got to, show her a few more tricks on that. And she's made mention some of the things I do. She'd like to carve, but she knows they're my personal things. So I thought, well, shoot, I can design something for you, and then you can become your personal thing. I can kind of do a little tad here and a little tad there, and, change it up a little bit. See, what I like, that flower carving that she does, that was my carving that you seen on the channel yesterday, and she loved it. She said, can I have it? And I'm like, okay. I drawed it, but if you want to carve it, and that's, she likes making that, and she's getting ready to make her second one and everything. But that was mine. But she wanted it, and there's a bear carving that she does, and I drawed it for me, and she liked it, and she felt comfortable carving it. Well, okay. So I don't carve those. I am going to carve the flower, but I'm going to totally change it. I am. I've already started drawing it. I'm going to change a lot of it. Add bigger petals. I don't know. It's just my brain. It will tell me. It will tell me what it wants. My brain screams at me a lot and everything. Yeah, take this wing. Take this wing going that way. She's too thick. Way too thick. Gotta lose some weight here. Using that little dog leg. Man. OCC tools. These are old ones. These things, when OCC tools were first coming out, these baby dolls are extremely old. I still haven't looked for the one I'm missing. It's in this shop. I told my wife we have to you know, we're going to have to shut down and start pulling machinery out against the wall. I may have laid it down and it fell behind a piece of machinery on the wall. Pull out the joiner, and I got my planer over there, and just, you know, it's in here somewhere. My friend Brian said, when you're least not expecting or you're not looking for it is when you're going to find it. Well, I hope it hurries up, because I use that a lot for my relief carving. It's just the perfect little thin blade to get in some really, really tight areas. And it's an old OCC. And I've been on OCC tools, and I've never seen it. Again, it's just never seen it. I've looked at other tools, and the profile on it, it's just very teeny. Very teeny. Let's check the time, folks. I don't want to run nothing out. I'm known to do that. Yes'm. Let's cut this back edge here. I like to look like it's rolled over. A little chatter here and there. Let her use this knife, and she likes it. This is one that Gene Metzer gave me, and as soon as I seen it, I knew the tool, and I thought, yep. So I'm going to end up buying her one. She likes it. I'm hoping, like I said, the carving show that we're going, I hope that there's people who are going to be selling tools there, and quality tools, and maybe there used to be a guy that come to Townsend, Tennessee, at that wood carving show, and I cannot remember the man's name to save the life of me, but I've got several of his knives that he would make out of saw blades and stuff, and I'm going to tell you what, they stay extremely sharp. I love his tools. So I'm hoping, you know, it would be so nice him be there and like, oh, got to buy some more tools. Man can never, 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 never have enough tools. Know some? I have tons of them. So a little love here. Little chatter do. Listen. I was asked the other day, am I going to do any tikis on this? And I said, yeah, Lord, yeah. Tikis, and you're talking to the man that carves the tikis. I got a great big one over there I haven't even started. I drawed it several years ago, and then it stopped talking to me. But now, I finished the drawing on it. So, yeah, it's a big one. It's probably 2 to 3 foot long. I don't know. I don't measure it. I just got a chunk of wood and, you know, rolled it up. There you go. Well, she's roughing in good. There's a lot of love, the little arm. This is folk art, folks. It's all folk art. Like I said, it doesn't pay me to do tons of facial carving living in a tourist town. And then, like I said the other day, you know, you start doing all that on there, and then people watch you, and then you're going to intimidate them, and then they're just going to give up carving. They're going to give up trying. So I just want to do simple things, especially at my age. I've had my cake and ate it too. You know, I've had my cake and ate it too, and I don't have to prove to anybody that my ability is God-given. So, you know, back when I was younger, money meant everything, and now, nope, it don't. It don't. Let's look at this arm. Oh yeah, that's better. Just kind of give it this little arm right here. You know, just a folk art. You know, keep your pencil sharpened up. You know, keep your lines in there for her, around her shirt, the collar line. You know, her collar. You know, they don't have to be perfect. Nope, nope. Yes, 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 yes. Alrighty. Let's get rid of some of this right here. Taper her down. Just gotta listen to it. Look at it. If you lose the thought, set it down. Go get you a sandwich, something to eat, a cup of Joe like I am, and just stare at it a few minutes or set it down for that night. When you get up the next day, you're like, oh, I got it. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta walk away, breathe. That's all you need to do. Just breathe. Well, I don't want to keep this going because I don't know. You know, like I told you, I am not good at all on these crazy cameras and stuff. And I mean, I am trying. I am. But anywho, I want to say thank you again for everybody. Oops, sorry, folks. Knocked the angel off. Everybody that watched the video yesterday about Lara and stuff. It really warmed her heart. It did. It just made her extremely happy and put a smile on her face. And when she's smiling, I'm smiling and everything. So we're going to do more videos. Get Brian out here to shoot one. But anywho, we're up to 988. Share it with your friends. Make sure you push the like button. Make sure you tell your friends to subscribe. And we appreciate and love everyone. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I thank everyone that has been on my channel. Showed me some love. Showed me that I have a purpose in life. And I appreciate it. So Whittler Dave is just going to talk to you later. You all have a blessed day. Have a wonderful holiday. Stay safe. And I will just talk to you later.